Okay, today I'm going to talk about. Okay. I'm going to explain you the Silent Twins mystery. We're going to talk about June and Jennifer Gibbons. They born in Barbados on April 11, 1963. Uh, they moved to the Daps with the United Kingdom when the girls were very young. Already at that time, they were inseparables, but they surprised the neighborhoods with a particularity. They used to communicate when they rarely did in a strange jargon that nobody understand. They always hung out together and were the only black girls of the community and also of the school. These made them the perfect target for their peers to bully, making them to be more introvert. The twins reached a point where they didn't speak to anyone, not even their parents, but their little sister Rose being their only point of with reality that they have. Um, Not talking with anyone made them strange characters to the neighborhoods, especially when the twins walk in completely silence and also making the exactly same movements, like victims. They think that they were like victims of possessions to try to improve them, and to receive medical advice. Their parents decide to separate them, one going one way and the other go to other school. You can make your friends and you do make your own friends, but it was a mistake. Every time they were without the other, they began to suffer different reactions that altered their consciousness, yeah, sorry, their movements and even their thinking. They became catatonic, not being able to separate them, but not being able to communicate with them either. So they decide to leave them at home. They don't go to the school, but the school go to hers. It's like weird, but it's really. They only serve for the twins to improve. This only serve for the twins to improve their flamboyant demeanor and depend their relationship. Okay. The only thing that they did at this time at school, sorry, at home, it was to write. And those who have been able to consult their diaries, their books or novels, at the time assured that they produce chills instead of spectating idealistic relations between the two. Both recognize that the one is the shadow of the other, you know, that does not let me shine. It was a part and a fragment of, I don't remember if June or Jennifer, but she said, uh, doesn't let me shine. She doesn't let me shine. Which does not let me stop suffering. Also, stop suffering. This is where it starts with how a twin or how your sister can make you suffer, you know. But June was envious of Jennifer. She looked inferior to her sister, even if they were twins and sisters, obviously, no. But okay, um, she looked inferior of her sister when both wondered in their writing how to get rid of the torment that was to have a twin, reaching a point where they said they want to become mortal enemies. and with the fear that one of the two would decide to kill the other, or to I don't know, to kill or to make suicide. Perhaps those writings and facts that they couldn't do anything without each other. That they end to Sorry, what I'm saying is perhaps those writings and the fact that they couldn't do anything without each other, that they end up attacking each other and committing a crime such as robberies. They setting fires in their neighborhood. They end in front of a judge who ruled that they should receive medical treatment. Their sentence in psychiatric prisons for more than a decade caused them to diagnose and treat of schizophrenia, and it was at this time that the worst was developed. Both came to the conclusion that one of the two should die, that they should do that they should sacrifice for the other, taking him life in return and after his death. Um, After long discussions, they decided that Jennifer had to be this one, the chosen one, the one to die. That's how it went. Jennifer died in 1983, almost 30 years old. They caused acute myocarditis. His hair had become fatally inflamed without anyone being to explain how. There were also no signs of poisoning. Sorry, and poisoning in his autopsy. According to June, Jennifer simply, sorry, not simply, died as agreed, so that she would be free.